Kids, how do you want other kids to treat you? Do you want them to push you over or call you mean names?
Of course you don't. No one wants to be treated like that.
Well, in today's lesson, we're going to learn how to treat others.
There are a lot of rules in the Old Testament. The Old Testament is the biggest part of the Bible and has all kinds of stories about guys like Abraham and Moses and Noah.
And during those times, people had a lot of rules of following God.
Things like you could only walk a certain distance on Sundays and you couldn't eat certain foods.
And all kinds of other rules that they had to follow. The 10 Commandments were the most famous old rules.
There are 10 really important rules that come right from God.
And they were given to Moses by God on big stone tablets.
And they were rules like no lying, no murdering, and honoring your parents. Jesus boiled the rules down to 2 simple things.
Jesus said those rules were about loving God and loving others.
Some of those other rules, like not walking a certain distance on Sundays or only eating certain foods, just ended up getting in the way.
But if you're loving God and loving others, you'll be doing a good job at following the important rules.
And do you want to know a simple way to love others? It's called the Golden Rule.
The Golden Rule is to treat others how you want to be treated. That's the easiest way to treat others right. Memory verse.
Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. It's that simple. Treat others the way you want to be treated.
So kids, next time someone pushes you down or pulls your hair or calls you a name,
remember the Golden Rule. We shouldn't treat people that way.
We want people to be nice to us and help us when we need it.
So that's what we should do for others.
What's the most important rule in your house? Maybe it's to clean up after yourself. Or maybe it's not fighting with your siblings.
Well, in today's lesson, we're going to learn about the most important rule in the Bible. The Pharisees tried to stump Jesus with a question.
The Pharisees didn't really like Jesus. They were always trying to get him in trouble.
They didn't like what he was teaching, and they thought they were way smarter than him.
So one day, they decided to ask him a question and try to stump him.
They asked him what the most important commandment was, and Jesus had a great answer.
Jesus told us to love God with all our heart. That's the most important part of following Jesus. You have to have a relationship with him.
And we need to love him more than anything else. More than our toys, our favorite foods, and even our friends and families.
We need to love him with all of our hearts. And that's not all that Jesus had to say.
Jesus told us to love people like we love ourselves. How do we love ourselves? By feeding ourselves when we're hungry, or putting a jacket on when we're cold.
We give ourselves what we need, and we need to do that to others too.
We should think about what others need, and we should help them get those things.
That's pretty hard to do, but that's what Jesus wants for his followers. The whole Bible boils down to love.
When we love God, we have a good relationship with him.
When we love others, we treat them well and help them when they need it. Memory verse.
Do everything in love. That's why Jesus said that was the most important commandment.
He gives us a lot of other rules to help follow him, but this one matters the most.
When we love God and love others, we'll want to follow all of the commandments.
So kids, next time you're thinking about the most important rules in your house, think of this lesson.
And remember, we need to love God and love others.
So I can see the wonderful things you have for me. Open my eyes so I can be all that you have planned for me. Head up, head down. Arms to the sky, arms to the ground. Come on now, spin around. Stop. Monkey with it. Open my eyes so I can see the wonderful things you have for me. Open my eyes so I can be all that you have planned for me. Bucky monkey with it. Head up, head down. Arms to the sky, arms to the ground. Come on now, spin around. Stop. Bucky monkey with it.